Arctic. We visited the Arctic last summer.
Arctic. We visited the Arctic last summer.
Barefooted. She walked barefooted on the beach.
Barefooted. She walked barefooted on the beach.
Behave. She behaved well at the party.
Behave. She behaved well at the party.
Dogsled. They dogsledded across the frozen lake.
Dogsled. They dogsledded across the frozen lake.
Domed. The old church is beautifully domed.
Domed. The old church is beautifully domed.
Downtown. We walked downtown to visit the museum.
Downtown. We walked downtown to visit the museum.
Dye. She dyed her hair pink last month.
Dye. She dyed her hair pink last month.
Eat out. We often eat out on weekends.
Eat out. We often eat out on weekends.
Entertain. We entertained guests last weekend.
Entertain. We entertained guests last weekend.
Event. We attended a memorable event last year.
Event. We attended a memorable event last year.
Face to face. We had a face-to-face meeting last week.
Face to face. We had a face-to-face meeting last week.
Facility. The facility was built 10 years ago.
Facility. The facility was built 10 years ago.
Igloo. They built an igloo as a winter shelter.
Igloo. They built an igloo as a winter shelter.
Illiterate. He is illiterate but wise beyond years.
Illiterate. He is illiterate but wise beyond years.
Lifestyle. He changed his lifestyle after moving to the city.
Lifestyle. He changed his lifestyle after moving to the city.
Loudspeaker. The loudspeaker announced the old songs.
Loudspeaker. The loudspeaker announced the old songs.
Occasion. We celebrated his birthday on a special occasion.
Occasion. We celebrated his birthday on a special occasion.
Post. I read an interesting post about history online.
Post. I read an interesting post about history online.
Remote. She found an old photo in a remote drawer.
Remote. She found an old photo in a remote drawer.
Snack. We had snacks during our last picnic.
Snack. We had snacks during our last picnic.
Street vendor. She bought mangoes from a street vendor.
Street vendor. She bought mangoes from a street vendor.
Strict. They enforced strict rules at school.
Strict. They enforced strict rules at school.
Time-consuming. Writing letters by hand is time-consuming.
Time-consuming. Writing letters by hand is time-consuming.
Treat. We treated him to a nice dinner.
Treat. We treated him to a nice dinner.
Used to. He used to visit his grandma every Sunday.
Used to. He used to visit his grandma every Sunday.
Act out. He acted out his favorite story from childhood.
Act out. He acted out his favorite story from childhood.
Die out. Many species have died out over the centuries.
Die out. Many species have died out over the centuries.
Pass on. He passed on his story to his son.
Pass on. He passed on his story to his son.